Okay, so what happens is that if I take a tune like this one here, I don't think you can see it, the camera won't probably pick it up, but what happens is that when you combine chords, okay, with a scale, so what happens is that you number your scale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, okay, over the octaves. So, as I said, you've got, say, a C chord, and you want to add the second, it's a sus, S-U-S means suspended, alright, so C, D, so essentially you've got a C chord, add a D to it. So you take C, D, there's your C chord there, take that finger off and you've got the open D. There it is there. If you want to add the fourth, C, D, E, F, 1, 2, 3, 4. So F there, C, F. And then when you want to go above the octave, you can't call it sus because it's a compound interval. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's a D. So it's a C add 9 because it's one above the octave. That was just C, G and F as chords, and what I was doing there was just a, so on it goes. Now, this is the next bit. If I take a song like this one, so what? Yeah. I've got the chords there, so it's C, G, A minor, F, then C, G, F, back to C. Now what happens there is that's fine and Jim dandy. There's no problems at all with that. That's just a straight thing. You'll get, you sing it and then you'll find, and then it'll be terrific sort of thing. Or get a singer to sing it and then you'll be fine. But if you want to do an instrumental of it, you go through the melody. Now you've got a C chord. The melody note is a G. Okay, so that's already part of the chord. You see? But then there's an A. And so if we take C as 1, what is A? C, D, E, F, G, A. It's the 6th step of the scale. So if you take a C chord and simply put an A in there, if I just move my finger there, what I've actually made is a form of a C6. I could do it the other way, I could do it like this. So what I've actually done is if I just take my second finger here, basic C chord, and move it to the A note, okay, like so. What I've done is I've released the 4th string, and that is now, instead of an E, which is part of the chord, you now have a D, which is actually the sus2. And what happens is there's the 6th as well. Now, that can well be called a C6 add 9. Boom. And therein lays a key. I'm going to keep going with this in future episodes, so if I've bamboozled you tonight, that's fine. Feel bamboozled, but get a guitar, come back, and I'm showing you how to harmonize a song. Because what basically happens is this. When you're watching Elton John or Billy Joel crank away at the piano, what usually happens is that you've got the melody with this hand and you've got the chords with that hand in the most basic of fashions, and away they go, you know, that kind of thing. What happens with us guitarists is the fact that we have to do it all here, you know, that kind of thing. And that's what makes it all so confusing, you see. The other thing about guitarists having trouble reading the little black dots is because when you are at a piano let's say that E note there is that note there on the piano. You've only got one. Whereas with us guitarists, we've got one there, we've got one here, we've got one here, we've got one here, we've got one here. Sorry about that. And if this was a 24 fret guitar, it'd even have one there. There it is. Okay, that's it. We've got 5 versions of the same note, sort of thing. But what happens is the best way to learn how to read is just to stick to open position. Okay, just to stick to just the first 4 frets and just stick that, and then move up in positions as you progress. So what happens now, to cut a long story short, is that I am going to, on the run, harmonise this tune for you. Okay.